Warning, proceed with caution. The thoughts and views these individuals have or speak on are for entertainment only. The hosts of this podcast are from the streets and for the streets. Please consume responsibly.
Pa Calle, episode 16, sweet 16. I can't even do it with numbers no more. It looks like it's gang signs.
That's 20. Ya la cagué.
Oh.
There
Have you ever been tested for dyslexia?
No, but I feel like I have something aparte de pendejes. Like sometimes when I'm reading, like I like if I'm looking at a computer, everything just kind of like it's too much. I'm overstimulated. Or like when I worked at an office, you would see like a whole bunch of numbers like in lines, and I would have to put my paper to cover everything and then just read what's in the bottom because everything was too much for me.
All these numbers and letters.
I have something.
What's up, guys? I haven't seen you guys since Thursday.
Oh, that's right. You left on a vacation.
To work. The hours have been clocked and logged. Shout out to HR. Why are you trying to get me in trouble?
I actually ran into her in the restroom.
Yeah?
Today at work, I ran into HR. I'm like, hi. And it was exactly 4:58. And then she's like, I like your outfit. I'm like, thanks. I'm going to the Dodger game. Wish me luck. She's like, good luck. And she walked out and I looked at the time. I was like, fuck yeah, it's 5. So I left a little early today. But I enjoy leaving early. I get to listen to the competition.
How is it? How's the competitive world out there? Do we have work to do? We didn't set you up. This isn't instigating. You kind of instigated yourself right now.
No, I'm just listen. If you don't listen to the competition, good for you. But you always kind of want to look. Whether you work at a car dealership or at a dentist office, like you always just want to kind of peek over the fence a little, cada vez en cuando.
Well, I look at everything, so
you do. You are like that.
You're an analytics guy. You're like
everybody.
No,
Moneyball.
every day, right? Mm-hmm. You go over shit like
take notes.
See, Vinny doesn't
crunching numbers.
Vinny doesn't look over the fence. Vinny like fucking has spreadsheets,
Yep.
And last week they did this here on my, on his board or whatever.
Oh, but when I meet him in person or see him in person, I'm like, hey, I saw you did this, this, and that. Like, I'll just let him know I'm watching.
Yeah, that's uncomfortable. I don't like that.
I just kind of just show up.
Hey,
on my own competition.
No, and I actually heard that from like one of the greats a while back. Like, don't listen to the competition because it distracts you from what you're supposed to be doing, and whether you think it does or it doesn't, it does have an influence on you. You do start to move either against them the same way. Like it just be. That was his thing. Just be. And so for a long time, like I didn't, but once in a while, I do. Just like today, I had time. I was driving and I know what I sound like. I fucking recorded my show. So I just,
trash. No.
Hit the button and I heard it. It was cool. It was vanilla, if you like that.
That's what I was looking for. That's where I wanted to go with this.
But you know what? I'm actually working on that. Shout out to Greg C. He was on TikTok the other day. It's a DJ that works at the station. And I'm like the type of person who like, oh, I really like this, but Vinny, where Vinny, they come and they ask you. Like they always ask Vinny, like, oh, what do you use for this?
Yeah.
Or what do you? They ask him. They don't ask me. I just tell you. I really like that video you made, but the audio was really high. I just feel like I'm a consumer. So I'll tell you, what I thought most people would think. Anyway, I go into the fucking TikTok and I say, oh my God, how did I end up here? And he goes, what's wrong with the video? Come on, just tell me. Just tell me what's wrong with the video. I'm like, fuck, nothing, homie. Like, shit. Anyway, after that, I was like, maybe I should stop giving people free pointers.
Or unsolicited pointers.
I know. So then, anyway, more of the story is I'm just not gonna. Ya no voy a criticar, pues, muchachos. Melissa 2023.
Year's already ending. Start next year.
Yeah. Ya no les voy a platicar, no les voy a decir, don't ask me for advice porque ya no les voy a dar.
Is it kind of like walking on eggshells with Melissa sometimes?
Absolutely. Like, I know every single video I've ever done and I show it to her, I know there's going to be some kind of critique. But but I accept it.
We accept you.
The last video you made, I didn't give you not one critique purposely. Purposely I'm letting him be because I've realized we have different tastes in things, but he does ask me sometimes like, hey, what do you think about this? Just like I ask him. But I didn't give him any critique because he didn't ask me. And then he had already posted the video. So I was just like, oh, I told him the truth. It was a good video. And he did it all on his own. And he did it all at his, a sus huevos, which is, you should, right? Because I do my shit. I'm the way I want to. So he showed it to me. It was great. I told him that. I liked it. And then Jay did walk in and Jay did make a comment about your video. But I think we all do with each other a little bit. Like, why did you do this way? Why did you make that decision? But I would hate that. I hate that you say that you were walking on eggshells with me.
No, but I look at it as a good thing, at least with you.
Yeah, but then again, you're the same analytics guy.
But even then, like when you show me something, like I always have an issue too.
Yeah. I fucking hate it, Juju. No way. Where were we? I was doing something and I was like, oh, Vinny's going to talk so much shit. Now I got to go back and do it.
It was a real because something was at the end was like off.
It was something, and I was like,
you better fix it. You better fix it. We're gonna get that. Oh, you did like this. Hell yeah.
Oh, you did that.
Oh, like I could tell. Yeah.
Cool. Like So I did go back and I fixed it.
Vinny's version of yelling is saying "fuck yeah." Like, oh, hey, you did this. Fuck yeah. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Oh, sick.
Gotta fuck yeah. Damn it.
I say that now when my husband goes, what does that mean? I'll be like, fuck yeah. What does that mean? Gets all mad. How did we end up in this conversation? Anyway, so that guy, I took a step back because I don't even know him. And for him to say that, I was like, first of all, you're welcome. I'm like Vinny a little bit. If I have a veterana 10 years in, telling me, giving me advice or kind of saying, oh, maybe you should try it this way, I would appreciate it, But I guess not everyone takes it that way. So, Greg, you can go fuck yourself.
All that to say, Greg, he made me go viral. He did make me go viral.
He did?
That video, the video I posted.
Something Melissa's never done?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Because you don't listen to me. No, it was a good video.
Yeah, we did. And she had me do a follow-up today. Unfortunately, we did a follow-up to it
because it was content for it.
Yeah, and it's also popping off right now.
Doing very well. So Greg and me would be great together, but I just told him he can go fuck himself. So never gonna happen.
You wanted to fight today. I get it. You just needed a little push, a little one.
No,
we're not even throwing things out there. You're just kind of took one. You're taking it and running with it.
No.
Oh, you just can we turn the AC back on?
Negative energy, over there.
I know.
You came with that shit.
No. This is you gave yourself your own headache. I came
with my cobija.
It's hot. First of all,
it was cold.
That's the scary part.
It's cold. Anybody else? Don't you feel cold?
Look at me, dog.
Yeah.
Hey, what the fuck?
No, like you guys don't get cold because you guys are guys. My husband runs hot too.
Be careful, Melissa.
What?
Hey, all these motherfuckers you talking shit about and here to fight you, I will fight you. I am not in the mood.
No. Why? What happened? ¿Por qué andas triste, güey? You walked in like Vinny too. Just fuck this, fuck that.
I don't think we shouldn't have recorded today. Like that Dodger game was a cherry on top, honestly.
God,
hey, you guys really get stressed out, huh? About
it just sucks.
Sports?
It's exhausting. I think a baseball season is the most exhausting of all the other sports because there's so many games and it's.
I just wish you guys cared about other things in life as much as you guys care about sports.
What do you mean?
Like what?
Like you guys don't get shaken up over other things as much as you get shaken up.
I'm not shaken up. I'm just mad.
It takes you on an emotional roller coaster. I saw you at the game.
Yeah.
I've never.
She recorded me. And the word, oh my God, I hate it. I hate it when people don't, because it's not just me. It was the whole stadium. Like, there's people cussing. Even my nieces were mad.
Oh, they were cussing too?
And here comes Melissa, like, she took us like a video selfie of it as like, they had the bases loaded.
No, the whole time you were upset. There was
And
no
it's just
other
like-
time that I can take video of us. I'm not going to pretend
was
for
bad.
the gram. You were really going
And-
through it.
We'll show it. You can see, I'm stressing out. And she's here like.
I'm just happy to be there. Win or lose, I'm just here.
That's a
hanging
loser's
out.
mentality.
It's life.
Loser.
But you guys do get really stressed out. I saw Vinny posted like a split screen, and I never see you guys react to shit in life. Like,
Oh, bro, that
someone
was
can
the worst
pass by
idea.
right now and like steal your car or talk shit about your mom or just disrespect you, and you guys are just like,
Don't talk shit about my mom.
No.
I will punch you. Steal my car. That's fine. That's material shit.
I've had that happen to me anyway, so.
There you go. I don't know, man. Sports is just you give your all to a team and they just disappoint you. And it's not just one of my teams. Both of my teams, my two top teams that I root for, I'll take it if it's a competitive loss. Like, damn, we were close. It just happens. But when you get blown out on back-to-back days,
By the Niners. San Francisco.
and like luckily there was no shit talking because I didn't post nothing about the Cowboys. I kind of had a feeling that shit was gonna go this way, so no one was really talking shit. But you just still feel it. And what's worse is people are fucking enjoying my pain because I made the videos and they're fucking cracking. So,
or they're going through it with you.
Today we were filming that guy. He heard me yell. So
You gave him a hug.
I don't know if you've seen the new one, but at the end I yell, and I did it at the stadium. And some guy's like, "Hey, dog, I feel you. I feel you." He stopped what he was doing, walking with
Came
his wife,
back.
came back, and he gave me a hug.
They hugged it out.
We hugged it out, and I was like, "Oh,
What a nice guy.
at least I'm not alone." I won't be this mad tomorrow, but it just happened. This is fresh. This is fresh off the fucking like. I
just got
literally
back from
got
the
home,
game.
came over here. I'm still wearing. Look how excited I've been for this season. I got like little pins and the new hat and everything, and these motherfuckers are about to get swept.
Oh, I also saw Only Juan at the Dodger game. Un aplauso for him. Oh yeah, that motherfucker pops up just anywhere and everywhere.
Yeah, I saw him at a Rams game. They even tell you guys?
Nah.
Preseason Raiders-Rams game.
How you get?
Ran into him.
Is he like
Oh,
a
shit.
fan? Like he just goes to all these things?
Are you rich though?
Hey,
I
Only
know,
Juan
he's-
should be here pa la calle. He's more in la calle than I am.
If you're rich and you're not buying badges when we're going live, dog, we gotta talk because these tickets ain't cheap.
He was like, "Oh, it was so impromptu. Like I just, it was last minute." I'm like, "Same." But it was nice to see him, and we took a video. It was good. It was nice to see people out.
What up, Juan?
Shout out to Juan.
I'm glad no one ran into me. Cause I usually like if don't get me wrong, I feel great when people are like, "Oh yeah, you're Juju. I seen your video, or I seen you. I follow you guys." Today I was like, God, please, no one notice me. I just want to walk through life invisible. Like, fucking Dodgers.
I was in bed moping already, and then y'all wanted to come, and I'm like, oh, sick.
I know. I want to play softball tomorrow.
That's worse.
Another team
Nah,
that's
because
gonna
that one, those don't hurt because I'm losing on my own accord. It's me that's losing. Like, I have no control of the Dodgers. I wish I did. I would have done things differently. Dave Roberts.
Fucking
but-
Dave.
So the
Roberts.
boys go every Tuesday to go play softball. Are the games fun?
We make them fun.
Yeah.
We get our asses kicked. Like, I'm
Yeah.
talking. Actually, last
Wow.
week, we only lost 17-10.
Oh, shit.
You know why?
You guys weren't there.
We pulled a fucking.
Were you there?
You know the movie no, I wasn't. We were recording the movie Bad News Bears.
Mm-hmm.
They suck, and then there's that one talented kid that just comes in and kind of lifts them over. Somehow, some way, this episode is about Greg C. He's friends with the ball boy for the Angels, but not just any ball boy. This ball boy specifically is for Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, shit.
So this guy came in and he just started raking. I'm talking like he was hitting bombs. And so it's 4 fields. And we all kind of like, he was hitting it from our field to the other field, which is at least like,
can you do that?
500 feet away.
Like just bring in a rando and just be like,
no,
he's a part of my
signed
team.
Up. As long as he signed up, it doesn't matter to tell like, yo, you could, if like Mookie Betts, I want to play softball with you guys. As long as we sign him up and he pays his dues, he's good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I'm excited. That's why I really want to go tomorrow. I want to see this guy in action.
Got it.
I'm tired of carrying the team, you know.
Ya salió el peine. So it's fucking midnight and we're here shooting because Juju's like, I can't miss another softball game. And now we know why. Because he wants to see this guy.
I was a pitcher and I was easily replaced, so.
But we still need
But you're still going to go. You should go tomorrow. Maybe
No,
it'll lift your vibes.
I have to edit. No, it's going to fuck me up more.
Oh yeah, we have to edit.
Oh.
So how was your guys' weekend? Weekend roundup.
Yeah, I had a great / horrible weekend. More great than horrible. Honestly, the Dodgers.
Stop moping around. They do this every season.
Want to cut this shit, right?
Anyways, great weekend.
Sorry.
Great weekend.
Like it's hot and you have a cover on, but you're just
I'm cold.
coughing and.
Am I getting sick?
Don't say that.
Damn.
Come on.
I'm cold, guys.
Anyways, it was a. Let it out.
No one else feels cold.
Give me a good one. Give me a good
I
cough.
feel warm.
All right, here we go.
Ah!
It's like that movie Austin Powers where he doesn't stop peeing. Like,
Oh yeah.
I got hair in my.
great weekend. We did an event with Calle West Power Trip. It's just like it was a heavy metal rock festival where they do Coachella. So it was Guns N' Roses, Iron Maiden, AC/DC, Judas Priest, Metallica, and Tool. And I love music like that. Never thought I would see them like perform live, like AC/DC. Like that's crazy to me. But saw them all. We got to spend the weekend out in Coachella in Indio. Got a house. We still worked. But it was dope because they planned it so it was like, yo, let's bust our ass in the morning, like afternoon, and then as soon as 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock hits, we're done so we could get ready, get some grub, and then go to the show. And yeah, like seeing these bands like Metallica killed it. AC/DC, these guys are like in their 70s, killing it. They did a 3-hour set. Guns N' Roses was cool. Remember when we saw Guns N' Roses? It was dope. Yes, it was so cool, but I don't know, man. Axl Rose, I think he's losing his voice.
What do you base performance on? Does everyone do that? Like when you go to a concert, do you say like, damn, that sucked, or wow, that was great, or do you just go enjoy the music? Are we very critical of shows, do you think, because we've seen so many of them? For example, right now you're comparing the last show you guys saw sorry, to this one.
Yeah,
now.
well, no, his voice, and maybe it was like the desert air, but like the sound was a little off for their first 5 songs, but he just wasn't hitting those notes like you're used to. Excuse me. that was a Dodger dog right there, baby. Ooh, doggy. Ooh, that shit tasted worse coming up than it did going. Yeah. Ooh, oh. All right. So he's used to having like these high pitch. If you guys know who Guns N' Roses is, Axl Rose, he has like the high pitch. Welcome to the jungle. The way I just said it, that's how he sounded.
Oh shit. Okay.
So it's just like, yo, it does take a strength. They've been doing this since the 80s. So that's almost 40 years of them performing and like nonstop touring. And he doesn't stop touring. So it's like you could tell like, okay, it's hitting that point where it's like, dude, I think your voice has reached its limit.
Or just off night.
Maybe. because he did perform the very next night up north. So I gotta see video of that if there's anything like that. Slash is still slashing it, killing it. It's crazy because like the amount of solos that all these artists, like the bands did. Obviously, the guitar players they want to give them a shine. So like the solos were insane, like off the dome, ripping it. Like Metallica, they called it. The guitarist and the bassist did one. No practice, they just did it, and they called it Funk in the Desert. And it was a one time, they don't record it, they just play and they go for like 5 minutes just going back and forth and killed it. And Metallica, that was a great show. Ain't no Taylor Swift, but it's still a good show. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Two different things. But yeah, like they put on great shows. Visuals are great. And it was about, each night, I want to say there's about 50 to 60,000 people. Like we were in the way back and you can't get closer. Like it's just incredibly like, oh. Amazing though. Amazing. If you guys ever get a chance to see bands like that, even though they're not like your like wish list or like your type of music, you should go because it's just like an experience. Like these are the type of things like these are generational bands that you're seeing. How was your guys' weekend?
It was just power trip?
Huh? No, I don't want to talk about sports no more. We're good. Oh, okay, but I did go viral on some sports videos that I made.
Go follow him on TikTok at El Juju.
At I am El Juju on everything.
You're welcome. I give good advice.
And then we came back today and I went to the Dodger game, and of course, we know how that turned out.
Oh, actually, you don't want to tell him about your dog? Your Dodger dog that you had? Take a different experience.
I had. So, my dad has season tickets, and where we sit in Loge, it's like that the buffet line Dodger dog, where it's like the Dodger dogs, the fries, and stuff like that. Everything's already made for you. And they're grilled Dodger dogs. And they're good. But sometimes like a grilled Dodger dog sounded like wrinkly and dry and stuff like that. So today for the playoff game, we sat in the reserve and they have steamed Dodger dogs. So it's like they put it in the water and they just take it out of the boiling water and a complete 180 in taste. Like that was the best Dodger dog I've had in a seriously long time. It was amazing. And just like ketchup, relish, mustard, and some onions. And I was like, holy shit. And it was like, it kind of threw it back in the day, like when they actually like cared about the food they made and stuff like that. Reminisce. That's my highlight of a Dodger game, was the fucking Dodger dog.
How much was it?
$6.50. Why? I don't understand why sodas are like double the price.
Supply and demand.
Like a soda was $10.99 and the Dodger dog was $6.50. And you know it's pay week, so your boy is on fucking edge of it right now, dog. I'm fucking like, I had to get my brother to buy my dad his. Hey, dude, buy my dad's Dodger dog. What the fuck? I was like, hey, I'm broke.
Trying to guilt him.
Yeah. Oh, but that's pretty much it. The whole weekend was spent eating, drinking.
Well, we're glad you're back home. You're safe.
Yeah.
And you had fun.
Oh, we did an unofficial after party too. So like we had an RV that's where we did everything out of. And at the end of the night, so we were waiting for parking people just to leave the parking. And I was like, fuck, we set up a speaker, set up the mic. I was like, yo, if you guys want to hear a song, let us know, but you got to sing it. And it turned into an unofficial karaoke night. We got like a good little crowd. And then the last night.
You fell in love?
Huh?
And you fell in love?
I did. You even posted it.
Shit, yeah.
What's her name?
Chest.
Her name was
Brittany.
Bailey.
I was
Her
close.
name was Bailey. Don't know where she's from. Never asked for her number IG. It's just one of those like, yo, we're gonna leave it here. And we sang Picture by Kid Rock. I don't know if you guys ever heard it. It's like this sad, like,
I haven't listened to Kid Rock in ages. So.
Oh man, can I do it real quick? We get in trouble? Give me one.
Just put it on and sing it.
Quick second. So she came up, she's like, I want to sing the song, but I have no one to sing it with me. I was like, bet, I like this song. Like, I'll sing it with you. Change my ways. Woo. Put your picture away. You guys ever heard this song?
No.
Y'all ain't never been heartbroken. This is Kid Rock before he went crazy MAGA on us. But I still, again, separate the music from the art. We talk about this all the time, dog. Fuck. So we sang it. We had a little moment. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to see you again tomorrow. She's like, yeah, I'm right there in that RV over there. And I was like, did she just And I was like, nah, I'm not going to fucking do that right now. So then we saw each other yesterday, the last night, and she sang another song, and that's it. We said our goodbyes.
Bye. Bailey, if you're watching this, hit up Juju, the viral sensation.
I don't think she's watching this. Set Paula Calle. I was telling Melissa that, like, here, well, with her, like, where we work, me and you, total no sabo kids, dog. I get it. I'm a fucking pocho. Over there, surrounded by white people, I was like fucking Antonio Banderas, but just like, and like, oh yeah, like all the workers that you could tell they speak Spanish, so I speak Spanish to them. They're like,
on the hook you up. Yeah, that's the best.
You know what? That is like the best feeling in the world. Like when you go to a restaurant and you're like, hola jefe, or you're talking to him, and they see that you talk Spanish, so it's like this camaraderie.
Yeah.
And my kids look at me like, oh my God, here goes my mom. But it's because they know you're raza. They're like, oh shit, okay, she's raza, I'm raza. We're gonna treat each other right, and we're gonna, she's gonna hook me up, I'm gonna hook her up.
Yeah.
And so I like doing that. Whenever I can, I do that shit.
Yeah. So the car we had the Suburban, we weren't supposed to be going in and out. It's like what, like, so everyone else, once you park the RV, once you park your car in there,
that's it.
If you leave, you are not coming back in. So you had to like walk out, Uber to go if you need groceries and stuff like that. And we're just like, no, let's just keep going, let's try it. And then yes, I pulled that card every time. So it was like a Mexican guy or a Mexican kid, talk to him in Spanish. I'm like, yeah, just go, pásale.
Dale, wey.
And then in contrast, so you go through like that one little checkpoint, and you go through. And there's another one, and it's a white guy. And oh my fucking God, this guy was giving me such a fucking hassle. I was like, dude, they let us through already. Like, what's your big deal? It's like, oh, well, you got to, and he called security on us.
Fuck yeah.
And they're like, all right, but so plot twist, security guard.
Mexican.
He's like, don't even worry about that fool. Fuck that guy. Yeah.
I love that. Is it that we don't take our job serious enough, or is it that some people like, bro, that's like above your pay grade. Like, tú no te preocupes, güey. Tú déjame ir. Que te valga madre.
You always get those like, oh, he got the highlighted vest, so he got a little bit of power. And he was just giving us such a fucking hassle. But overall, great weekend. I felt like I took a lot of time up, but that's just how my weekend went. Who's next?
Sad boy over here.
That was
sad boy. El niño triste. ¿Por qué estás triste, Benny?
I'm good.
I know you said you don't want to talk about it, but we're going to ask one more time, dog. What's happened?
Yeah, we care. What happened? Good.
The Dodgers got me mad. So my week...
All right.
So my weekend was cool. Friday actually had an outing with coworkers I've never gone out with.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
I saw that.
I was Angie Radio's last day.
A girl who works with us.
Works with us at the studio.
I've noticed that we call a lot of people by their names.
I call them by their Instagram name.
But we shouldn't because they don't know who they are. No, so we should like...
Well, I said the name so it goes look her up on Instagram.
Okay.
Right?
Does she still go by Angie Radio?
Us. I think so. She used to do... What did she do?
Hey, you better change that name, girl. If Q Off Air had to do it.
Production for the morning show. It was her last week.
Yeah.
And so they celebrated her. We're excited. I'm excited for her. I think anytime you leave a job is like a good thing. I know a lot of times, like when you tell people you're leaving, they go, "Oh." I always say, "Fuck yeah." Like, congrats.
I've noticed.
I'm jealous.
Everyone that leaves where we work.
No, anywhere. Don't say that. Anywhere. Anytime
well, I can't speak for anywhere. I'm speaking for our work because I worked there for 10 years. Anyone that I've seen leave goes on to bigger and better things, and they're fucking so much happier. And I'm like, why the fuck am I still here? Me gusta la mala vida, dog.
No, any place that you leave, you always go into bigger, better things. That's the point. It's like the end of that cycle. So we wish her well. But you guys partied together?
Yeah, and it was cool. It was a good vibe. I think being around coworkers that I never like partied with kind of kept me tame.
Oh,
which was good.
Acting brand new.
Yeah. Where'd you guys party?
Not brand new, but so we went to this spot. I forgot the name of it, but it was kind of dry.
Where was it?
Somewhere in like K-Town or something like that. I don't know. I forget where it was at, but it was EDM night. I think it was gonna be a reggaeton night or something, or what? But it was like just deep house over and over. Like there was never a drop coming. very repetitive. One of the girls was like, "Hey, can you play Bad Bunny or like Karol G?" And I guess the guy was like,
"Go fuck
yourself. I don't have that. I could play Latin house though." And like, they play like a mariachi remix or some shit. And I was like,
Vinny, before he left, gave him the business
not
card.
even that, bro.
No?
Not even
That's
that.
like the quintessential like line of
I'll do it. Oh, and I was with Santa Rosa too, and even, but it was cool. But yeah, even like Santa Rosa was like, it was just weird. It was a weird vibe.
Hey, some CNC music Factoria.
Not even that. That was too much. But I ended up just like telling him, "Hey, you want to go somewhere else?" So we just hit up Treehouse.
Everybody from that group went.
I was only
to,
like 6
a
of
club?
us.
Okay. Oh, so you guys went like to Treehouse instead.
Yeah, Danny Rojas was DJing too. He's on the street team. DJ Danny Rojas, and yeah, it was cool. Ended up being a cool vibe. But that was just Friday. Saturday and Sunday, I think I DJ'd.
Don't look at me, dog.
I forget about honestly, today's Monday, right?
Yes.
Oh, no, yesterday was the Junior Ache.
Yes.
We're going to go see Junior Ache with Melissa. So I got this hat. And
it's a nice hat.
Yep. Entering my sad boy era right now.
Yep.
Dodgers gave me a head start to that.
Guys, I can't believe you guys are so fucking stressed about this.
But it was cool. I mean, seeing the culture too. All the little Edgars with their Edgar cuts.
Yeah.
And you noticed all the curly hair, right?
I did. I was like, at some point, it has to be like a fucking perm. Like at this point, not everybody.
Ain't no way these many little curly hair kids running around like that.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
like,
all the
there's no
haircut.
way. There's no way that this many people can have curly hair. Like at some point, everybody has a perm or something.
That's a good question. We gotta go
Are
back
perms in? Do you know anybody who has a perm? Comment down below. Let us know. You don't have to tell us their names, but do they have a perm? Is this?
Or did we just not notice that there's a lot of curly hair people?
Maybe porque siempre se cortan el pelo, o sea, nunca you don't notice, and now that they're letting it grow, like como que más.
But like every kid just
has the same
curly
cut.
hair, yeah.
Same cut. Every
Big
kid
top,
has curly hair.
Shaved on the side.
Yeah. I felt like
Maybe
a
a
full-blown
hat.
señora, and it took me way too long to find an outfit for yesterday's event. Way too long.
Did you look like a señora? Or did you kind of blend in with the youngins?
I think I kind of blended
Yeah,
in.
you blended in.
A little bit.
Yeah.
You were dressed a little more Mexican too than everyone else.
I was wearing a tejana. There was a couple girls
And
I saw
boots.
with tejanas.
Yeah, but there wasn't as much as like when I was Fuerza Regida. There was
no.
There was all kinds.
Most of the girls were like wearing crop tops and jeans or whatnot. So I was wearing boots and a cowboy hat.
I was in
what
joggers.
What was the age group or like a Junior H show?
Yeah, like probably 20 to 25.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was really out of my...
Sold
Very
out?
young. Not sold out, but filled.
It was filled.
It was filled though.
It was filled.
Like all the main sections were jam packed, and then like in the nosebleeds area, maybe half. So there was a couple empties, but for the most part, like it was.
That's dope.
Sí, lo llenó el muchacho. So it was a good event. Nos fuimos poquito temprano.
Old lady.
I mean, we're fucking drinking coffee in the car.
We didn't even buy a drink there.
Yeah.
No.
We didn't even buy a drink at the event.
Hey, what's wrong with you, bro? Seriously, what's going
Give
on,
him a
dog?
hug, bro. Give him a hug. He's going through it.
No, I was just drinking. I was just drinking the coffee. Like
It's funny because he shows up, right? And I was outside looking for something. Oh, in the car. I was trading cars. And he pulls in. So I say, what's the parking sitch? Because if I'm going to park, my truck is lifted. So if I'm going to park in a garage, I would rather take the car because no cabe el carro. My truck, when we go to Staples, sabes, no puedo meter porque it's too high. There's a limit. So I asked him, what's the sitch? He goes, well, I think it's like the forum. It's outside. I said, chi su madre, pues nos vamos en la troca. Más a gusto. So I go inside, I grab my stuff, I grab my drinks, and he comes in to give me my bag because he had one of my bags. And I'm walking out with 2 cups in my hand, and it's coffee and water. And he's at the door with 2 cups in his hand, and it's coffee and water. And we're both drinking coffee. And mind you, it's 8 p.m. And we're like getting energy to go to the event, but hydrating also because it's very important.
yeah.
8 p.m. on a Sunday? What was I? You know what I was drinking? Red Bull and tequila.
Oh. And then we talked a little bit on the way there, and we're like, are we going to drink? Are we going to have a drink or whatever? And he's like, nah, I drink all weekend. So we got to the event. We didn't even buy a drink.
Hey, if you guys miss me, just say so. Baby.
No, but you know what? Now? This hat was $55.
It was expensive.
Oh, I bought a Metallica shirt for $45.
Most hats are like $35 bucks.
It's expensive.
And I went and I saw it and it said 55. It's just was worth more than the shirts.
And parking wasn't that bad. I thought maybe parking was going to be more expensive, but I dropped $40 on parking. So shit, that was our drink. That was his drink, and the parking.
But I think he started on time,
which is weird,
or early, because usually when an artist starts, when it says it starts at 8, they usually go at 9.
Yeah,
we got there at 9, before 9,
and he was already like
halfway
hype
through the concert.
Like thank God we walked in to he played Fin de Semana, which was I think is like his best song, and so we didn't miss that one.
There was that for every night. There was at least one song where like they didn't play the song. It's like, no, they did, and I was like, damn.
So we didn't drink. But then when we left, I took Vinny to one of my spots, and we did have a drink. I got home and I was a little. But see, that's the thing. Like, I'm a lightweight now. I think it's like a very stiff drink, like 2 shots of vodka. You know, we went to my little hole in the wall. I introduced Vinny to my bar. I took Vinny to a little dive bar. That's what they're called, right?
Yeah,
like little dive bar.
Somebody was there that knew us. Oh, including Juju.
Oh, I didn't meet him. I walked
I was on the way out, and you know what? Like when you're like seeing people like going through, like one of them made eye contact. He was like Vinny, and I stopped obviously, and he was just like, "Oh, was that Melissa?" I was like, "Yeah," and he was like, "Oh shit," and he was like, "I know all of you, but from Pasadena." And he was like, "I haven't
been to Pasadena in years."
And he was like, "Yeah, Precise, Juan Franco, Juju, and Brian, and all them." And I was like, "Oh shit,
damn,
okay. Yeah."
I was like, "Cool, Pasadena, stand up."
Yo, that's cool. At least you guys drank something. Damn, I was gonna like.
Yeah, we had one drink.
Judge hard.
Hello, Blue Moon, you know.
And then just
Blue, yeah.
Came home. Bye.
Bro, I know you're not used to it, dog. I know you're not used to affection like that, brother.
I know you've never been loved.
Stop.
Let me in, bro. What's that, Goodwill Hunting? Hey, it's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
Hey, why is Vinny like that? Why doesn't he let people in?
He's like an onion. You gotta peel it back a layer at a time, baby.
Like Shrek was more lovable than this motherfucker. Like, you know, I feel like that sometimes. Like, I'm Donkey. I'm just begging to be your friend.
Let us
you just
in,
call
dog.
me Shrek?
Let us in. She calls me Shrek all the time. I'm used to that one.
I don't.
That insult I'm used to.
Don't do that. Don't do that. So I have a Halloween party to go to on Saturday. And you know me, I never share what my Halloween
Wait, how was your weekend?
Are going to be. Before I forget. Sorry. Oh. And Eugenio wants to be Julio for the party because it's a villain. It's a villain's only party. Is it too soon, fam?
That's a real life villain right there.
That's what he's
doesn't get
like,
realer than that.
It's fucking costing us the postseason right now. You should be here.
Mother.
Little rat.
And so he wants to be Urias, and I'm like, no, you can't do that. And so he does. So when Juju walked in, I told when Vinny walked into the house, I told Vinny, that's the first thing I did. I was like, Vinny, can you believe that he wants to be this? And he's like, yeah.
What?
That he wants to be Urias. Remember when you walked in yesterday?
We gave you 2 options, and they're very like far apart too.
Yeah.
He said, "Do you know Mr. Anderson
from Matrix?"
I was like, Matrix. It was either that or Urias, and I'm like, I think you'll be comfortable in a Urias jersey.
With that said, can we borrow your dad's jersey that he was gonna burn?
Oh, those jerseys are gone.
Really?
Oh shit! I actually owe you a dress too. Not owe you, but I have your dress. My niece didn't use it.
She looked beautiful though.
She did, right?
Yeah. Can we post her picture?
No.
Can we cover her face?
No. I don't know. I gotta ask. I mean, I'm sure we can. I don't know.
We thought no.
It's not my.
You're the one editing. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, because now we're putting the pictures up. That's how I'm, But she looked beautiful. She wore another blue dress. But she looked beautiful. It's awesome.
And that's how deep our Dodger fandom goes.
Stop.
Did she have a date?
Huh? She said she didn't, but
I
don't know. I just.
What year is she?
She's a junior.
Junior. Oh. Did you have a date to like dances when you were junior?
I didn't go my junior year. I waited till my senior year.
Oh.
And I did have dates, and they were cousins.
Oh, the S? Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Okay.
But they were my
Fucking
friends.
Sister wives over here.
No, they were my friends. Like, I made it.
It wasn't a date.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a date. They were my friends. He bought his ticket. I bought mine. We showed up together. We took our pictures. We ate. We got even like the drawing together, and then by the time it was time to dance and to hang out, he went his way. I went my way with my friends. And it was just like a big party. But I did that on purpose.
No, she said she went with friends and then she posted a picture with her friends. So, I mean, hey, she's a young lady and...
Are you ready for that combo?
I'm not gonna cry. Yeah, it's about something her parents have to talk to her about. And we just gotta be there to support her because I just don't want her to make mistakes that we made,
Put on birth control.
I don't want to talk about
just
that.
a date.
I don't want to talk about that.
No, it's just...
I don't want to talk about that. I do not want to talk about that.
I told my sister about my nieces. My nieces, she's a senior, and she asked me to do her makeup for her dances and stuff, which are coming.
Is that what you whispered in her ear? Get on birth control?
Week. And I said, she on birth control? Wait, whose ear?
The nieces you were doing her hair.
I thought like today when I said hi to her, his niece.
Oh, she probably did
I would
too.
never. No, I just got good with Don Daniel. I would never. But I do look at her mom and go, no.
Can't wait for them to see this episode. She watches every episode.
You know what though? Kids nowadays, that's what we were just talking about my weekend. I had this exact conversation. It's like they're late bloomers. This generation. I feel like our generation, we were in a rush. We grew up really fast. And we lived really fast and we went through shit really fast. And so that gives us our like street smart and our who we are. Where my niece is like, she's still a little girl. I have an older niece who's 19 and she's not in a rush to learn how to drive. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, my niece doesn't want to learn to drive either.
Like,
it's funny.
You gotta go anywhere. That's why everything's online.
Like, she doesn't want to learn how to drive. My other niece is like, you talk to her about boys, but you in a sense, you see it. Do you know what I mean? Like, a lot of times we're like, sure, but you can tell a little bit, and my nieces, they're just not. It's like, oh, que hueva.
It's kind of like that. My younger niece, like, she's a little more like, oh, you have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
She's like, stop.
Younger,
and I'm like, what do you mean stop? You're supposed to say, no, I don't.
But you could tell, right? Like, unas son más like, and you can see they get ready and then there's, as a person, as you know.
I can't wait for my niece to be seeing this. Like, Mom, just forward it.
But I'm sure your sister-in-law has had those conversations. I have them with my niece. I'm doing her makeup and stuff. So I'm like, okay, have fun. But I think they're not in a rush to like have boyfriends and shit.
Good.
All that stuff, which it is really good. It is good. Because we were like, oh, you're 15 already. Like, you're old enough to go have a boyfriend. And
yeah, there's some girls that I've like know who are like way younger than me, like in their mid to late 20s, and they think that their time's gone already. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'm like, I was like,
they're not wrong. I'm just kidding. I'm fucking around. I'm kidding.
All right.
Do you guys feel like that? Or is that a girl thing?
I think it's more of a girl thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think the questions come a little faster now for my parents, but still trying to figure life out, man. I ain't ready for no fucking kid. Can't even get a girl to like me and start planning kids. Get out of here. I did say that I would go like half on a baby with somebody if the time was right.
But your parents work too hard for you to fucking have a baby out of wedlock?
Literally, all the kids. Oh no, well technically
your sister's with her baby daddy. Your two nieces, the mom and the dad are together.
I mean, yeah,
but that's what I mean. Not like marry first. I'm just mean like you don't want to be a single dad.
Like the MJ route, Michael Jackson. Just have like, yo, have my kid for me. I think. Don't quote me on this, but I think Cristiano Ronaldo's kid.
The canon.
Are you serious? He's tripping on his nieces, listening to me give a take birth control. Cuídense, muchachas, por favor.
I don't want to talk about that.
And this is what you're saying? That you would have a baby? Come on.
I would have a kid and raise a kid myself. I'm not.
No. Why would you want that? No, why would you want that? Do you know how hard it is to raise a child by yourself? It's hard. I wouldn't wish that upon anybody. I know you do it if you had to, but it's difficult. And the quality of life.
Well, I'm not gonna do it now, but like if I was like, yo, if I had my careers where I wanted to be, and I'm not with someone, I want kids. I want kids. And if mom be damned or not, like, no, of course I would love to raise a family, but I ain't getting any younger.
Don't listen to him. There's nothing worse than having a shitty baby mama, having a child with a parent who's not involved.
No, I would just have a surrogate.
That's what he's talking about.
Having a surrogate?
Yeah.
But then the baby would need a mom. She'll
have like 20 moms. I don't mean that disrespect, but like, dude, like my mom, my sisters, my nieces, like they're all gonna. Trust me, we're not short of moms. I grew up around amazing women who all helped raise me, and it's just gonna get passed down to him or her. Like, I get it because you said you admit you have it tough, but like if you like right now, and you want another kid, and there was no other options, like you wouldn't have a kid by surrogate?
No.
With the paycheck they're making now and the way you could raise this kid?
No.
Well, go fuck yourself.
No, absolutely not. I wouldn't.
I mean, it's not like my first choice, but there's gonna come a time where I'm like, yo, I want kids.
Are we doing this or not?
Yeah.
Muchachas, si están viendo y están interesadas en being Juju surrogate.
Hey, slow down. There's requirements. How tall are you? How athletic are you?
Yeah, but with the way the scene is right now, bro, you're gonna be a dad already. Off rip, so.
Just by sneezing on someone. Achoo!
No, not even that. It's just it's not unfortunate, but like chances are the girls that I'm in my dating range are gonna have kids. Unless I'm fucking.
And you guys don't
want.
I was just talking to Vinny about that too. I'm like, you guys are really holding on to that one rule. You don't want them to have kids.
That's not my rule. That's his rule.
That's my rule. It isn't like a rule. It's something I don't want to sign up for.
I've dated women with kids, and it was never a deal breaker.
I think you do have to. I like Vinny's honesty, though, because you do have to be up for it. Because nobody wants a fucking dick as a stepdad. Like, that's like the worst thing that can happen. Like, you really like this guy, and he's a fucking asshole.
And Vinny
like, to your
kid's little rat.
Yeah, like...
Hey, you have a little rat? You have a little rat?
Drop him off already.
Yeah. Seen him with his dad this weekend? Oh my God. I can't. What a nightmare.
No, I think for me, it's just that I'm so spontaneous, especially when it comes to going to stuff or wanting to go do stuff, or when I get booked. A lot of it's last minute, and if I'm with a girl and I want her to come or something and she has a kid or she has her kid for the day or something, it's like all that goes out the window. So I'd just not deal with it.
Damn. Hey.
Straight up.
Honest is honest. Honest is honest.
I had a friend like that. She'd be like, I can't fucking date a guy like who has kids. Absolutely not. She started talking to a whole bunch of guys because they had kids. She's now in a committed, loving relationship with this guy that she is head over heels, and he is such a good guy. He loves her, and he takes care of her. They have a baby now, but he has a daughter. So, I mean,
maybe the age too of the kid.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see how that goes for you. My weekend was great. What did I do? So my sister's birthday was this weekend. Shout out to my sister Jessica. She's like my very first best friend. She's 2 years older than me. So it was her birthday. We celebrated her. We got ceviche. My sister's like really big on like seafood. She likes cóctel de camarones and stuff like that. So we got ceviche. I went to Costco, bought a couple pizzas.
That's a shitty combination.
Well, for the kids, because the kids don't like ceviche.
Oh, okay.
So we bought pizzas for the kids and ceviche for the adults and stuff.
I still would have snuck a slice.
I snuck a slice. Had dos tostadas. And oh my gosh, I was like, I'm so fat. This is crazy because I just ate and then nothing but cakes. God, the funfetti one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So good. And yeah, my Saturdays do end a little early though, because we have to come home, do labels, and get ready for deliveries. And then on Sunday, I woke up early and I did deliveries. I went to go deliver for the OJD. And I hate that shit. I'll tell you why. Because I always get caught on someone's Ring camera. I don't mind delivering. I'm cool with it. I get a map and I go to the houses and stuff. My husband maps it all out for me. Like, okay, you're going to go here first. I went to Whittier. I went to Montebello. I went to Chino Hills. I went to La Puente. I went to Pomona. So, you know, I had a whole map and it was cool. I woke up early. I got my Starbies, drove to everyone's houses, dropped off the juices. And sure enough, somebody sent a picture and there I am on the Ring. And it's like 8 a.m, dude. Who the hell? Like, really? Dude, what do you think I look like? I'm wearing shorts, flip-flops, my hair.
The usual.
The usual.
But also I get kind of shy because, you know, they're like, oh my God, Melissa delivered my juices. Which is good. It's just the hustle, you know?
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah. So I delivered some juices. That was fun. Came back home. We napped for a really long time, all of us. It was hot on Sunday. So we turned on the AC and everybody just kind of laid by the couch and just watched movies and took naps. Then I woke up like around 5:30. Showered, got ready, went to the concert. Vinny invited me. And we went. We had a good time. Had a drink after, came back home. And then Friday, what did I do Friday? What did we do Friday? Nothing.
Quiet Friday night?
Was it?
Was it that when you went out with the peeps?
Oh, yeah.
What did you do?
And I came back home.
Went to an event.
Oh, you went
support
to
somebody.
Event. I remember seeing that.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
My friend Ariana has a little tiendita and she sells like artesanías mexicanas. And I went to an event.
Where was it
that
at?
Was fun. I don't even know. It was.
Oh, shit. Woo.
Guys, the event was in...
It was in Boyle Heights.
It was in Boyle Heights. And I parked... I didn't know that the place had parking, so I parked somewhere and I had to walk from here to over here where the event was. I was by myself and I was scared.
You showed me the place. It was a little hood there. She was by where Tepeyac and Evergreen Cemetery's at.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
See that
little side
hood?
street over there. And I was like, oh, okay.
It was scary. I ran
there.
on my way back into the car. I just got scared.
So Zuzu Melissa, she's gone.
No,
She don't
that's the
exist no
thing.
more.
No, this is the thing. I grew up in the hood, right? And to me, it's like people would get into fights. I would jump out of a car, fight a girl. There's certain areas that you don't walk through or you know that are like hood or, do you know what I mean?
But
there, that was the hood, like all around. There was no like, this is a hooded area. You just go a little bit more this way. It was just all around the hood. Y me dio miedo, güey. Me dio miedo caminar sola. I'm just in a point in my life, like I'm having a lot of anxiety and I don't know what it is. I'm like, maybe I should go to therapy for it. Like I went to Six Flags and just being on the roller coaster, I felt like the roller coaster the carrito was gonna get out of the rails. I didn't even enjoy because I felt like I was going to die.
you think it's too much social media? Like you run into the roller coasters gone wrong videos
Or news, maybe like.
Well, yeah, no, but TikTok is also where you get news a lot, where you get informed, and a lot of it is negative. That's what kind of gets you like engaged. So you think it might be that?
Maybe because I don't watch like a lot of scary things because it lowers my vibration, right? But it was really scary for me. Like I saw myself walking. I crossed the street. There were guys there, and I was like, they're not gonna say anything. They're not gonna say anything. They did. They started like, hey, what's up? Like, hey, girl. Da, da, da. And I'm like, ahorita me agarran y me fucking, you know, they do something to me, and I quedé. But I have been having like a lot of anxiety, a little bit. Oh no, my stuff turned off.
Not a clown.
No more space on the memory card.
Really?
Yeah. I have this fear of things, and I don't know, it all goes back to me. I don't know where my fear is, like, of living. Right now, I'm scared of living.
You're not afraid of living. You're afraid of dying, I think.
Oh, my God, yes. I'm afraid of dying.
I'll bill you later.
Please follow us para más consejos, Juju. Más terapia de Juju. No, I am. I'm scared, like, of dying. I don't know why. Or of losing. My life coach told me that, like, think of why you have, like, what's the one thing that you fear the most? And there's this one thing that I can't even think about because it would fucking break me. And she's like, but why do you live that way? Why do you think that that's going to happen?
There's a great quote. I'm in my Mike Tyson area. There's a great quote, and I forget who says it. I forget. I saw it on Instagram. And it says the something about like a person starts to live when he realizes that he only has 2 lives, and the second life starts when you realize you only have 1 life. Like, you gotta listen. We're all on that march to it.
I can't picture that though. I can't even I'm
not telling you to picture it because even when
I do though.
No, I know, but you gotta.
Let it go.
Doing it, we talked about this a few episodes ago. You're always looking too far ahead. Just look in front of you. Imagine like missing out like on memories with your kids because you're afraid of what's gonna happen down the road. And see, they'll get it. Hey, anything can happen anytime. You know, people our age die all the time, especially where we grow up, especially where we.
But it's not me dying.
But it's just you afraid of losing like something.
I am.
But you're so afraid of losing that you're not focused on what you're
having it
and
now.
what you're having and like.
Yeah. Qué feo. So qué hago?
Stop looking so far ahead.
What do I do?
Get off your phone.
Get off my phone?
Yeah, I think your phone's fucking you up.
You think so?
Your algorithm's crazy right now.
No, I've had this fear for a while, but at first I thought it was me. Like at first it was me who I would picture dying. Like all my life I've thought I'm going to go out in a car accident. Like,
do you think your car accident kind of started this whole afraid to live thing?
No. So my car accident was kind of like a slow down a little bit because you're like running around. Like
I've never heard you say that you thought you were going to die in a car accident.
I did. I've always, like, my mom, my sister, everybody knows that that's how I think I was going to die. And young. I don't think I'm going to make it to like 40, 50. Because I think I'm going to die in a car accident. But recently, I thought, what is the worst thing that can happen to me? And it's losing one of my children.
Well, that's terrible for anyone.
The idea, it cripples me to a point where I can't even think about it right now. But I feel like, you know when life is good? And I'm like,
it's too good.
It's too good.
Yeah.
And what's the one thing that God can like fuck me up with? I don't know why I think that. So when I'm in the roller coaster and my baby's in there with me, I'm like, is this the moment that my life is going to shift? Or I'm in the car and I'm like, I'm going to crash and I'm not going to die. They are. Or he is. Like, that's my fear, is of losing my children. Like, now I don't let my kids go with my mom anywhere. Like, my mom used to take my kids on trips, or like they would sleep over at my sister's house. Just Saturday, my kid was like, oh, can I sleep over my Nina's? And I'm like, no. I just need to have supervision. Like, I need to be there. I need to, like, even... They're like, Mom, we're going to stay to practice music. And I'm like, calling the school. Are they going to be there? What class are they in? Like, what? My fear of losing my children is getting like crazy.
You have to go see someone for that shit. No, it's not even like, yeah, but like that's crazy. And this was going to happen though. you're going to be so protective over your kids that they're going to want the first chance to get to break away from you, they're going to.
Yeah.
You're going to push your kids away.
I know.
So, I mean, I don't know. I can't tell you how to coach that up because that's everyone's fear. Yeah. Why you're choosing to highlight that fear?
Yeah.
Is something that's what you need to figure out.
And that's what my life coach said. Like, sometimes our fears are based on things that we know won't happen, but it's like what we highlight, like, because we need something to kind of entertain ourselves with, like, because, well, this is probably not going to happen, but let me think about what would happen if it happened, right? Because she's like, you are like over asphyxiating, over that idea. I just think that my life is so great. Like, what's the one thing that can fucking break me or ruin it? And it's just that. Everything else, like, I can survive anything. But as someone who believes in manifesting, and as someone who believes I'm putting energy out there, I don't understand why I'm doing this. Because it goes up against my, even saying it.
Yeah.
It goes up against my.
I think it's you self-sabotaging.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what?
I don't know what it is, but every time you're going through something, you self-sabotage or you're afraid to do something.
Yeah.
And you telling yourself this is fucking you up. Like, you're putting something in your brain.
It's fucking
to mess
me
yourself up.
No, it fucks me up. Like, it's
kind of like when you're stressed and you just start eating whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
You know you're not supposed to be doing that, but you're doing it.
This is a fun fact. I like eat bad when I'm like stressed.
And you know it's going to fuck you up. You self-sabotage.
Yeah.
So you just got to figure out what it is, really.
Muchachos, ¿cómo me curo? ¿Qué hago?
Run your head into a wall. See how that works.
God. Well, I think the first step is like to say it and to like.
And you gotta do baby steps, I think, too. Like, it's gonna kill you. It's gonna drive you insane with anxiety. Lock yourself in a fucking room if you have to. But just start with, hey, mom, come pick up the kids. Take them somewhere. And go from there. Take them away from an hour from me.
She's drawing the line.
Yeah.
The show is over. Goodbye. I'm not doing that. No! My mom used to take Isaac to Mexicali, like.
No, I'm not saying that to go to fucking Mexicali.
Like,
but like,
now I'm like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No.
Great. Well, he's how old?
Who?
Isaac.
13.
Yeah, 5 more years with him before he runs away from you. I want you to know that. So
don't say that.
It's gonna happen, bro. Like, imagine, like, and you have horrible aim. I didn't even flinch at that one. Do the replay on that one. But hey, you're gonna drive your kids away from you. You're gonna be that mom that's fucking alone because your kids don't want. Like, imagine him being like, "Hey, mom, I'm gonna go to Europe." No, the fuck you're not. Well, I'm 18. I'm an adult, and I'm paying for it. It's not your money. Like. And you're going to have to come to grips with that. And it's not. He's going to be afraid to tell you things. And what's even worse than that...
Grab your mic.
What? I got you. What's even worse than that... Worse than your kids pushing you away and leaving you alone... is them not doing that. And not living their life because they don't want to hurt you.
I haven't got that far ahead. I'm sure if he tells me he's going to Europe, I'll let him go.
Dog, you won't even let him go to fucking... Yeah, like... So that's, again, there's your starting point with your fucking therapist or your life coach, or you want, like, there's 2 outcomes to this and none of them are fucking good. It's either A, he leaves you, or A, he doesn't. Episode 16. Why was we be getting deep this fucking season, huh?
You guys are a fucking mess.
At least we talk about our mess, motherfucker.
Whoa! Vinny, are you sure? I'm going to ask you last chance, bro. Are you okay? Dang, the lies. I want you guys to zoom in on Vinny's face. That's the face of a lying man.
Q still, yeah, I'm going to bed now.
I'm good. With the emptiness in his eyes.
I'm fine.
Oh, shit. Bye.
All right, guys. Thanks. Comment down below. Whatever you want. Tell us to get help. Any good therapist, you know.